Sam's on the Case with azbilliards.com, brought to you by pooldog.com. Joining me today is Hall of Famer Nick Varner. Thank you so much, Nick, for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
We have asked Nick to empty out his case, and we're going to start right in on his playing cue. Tell us what kind of cue you have here.
This is one I designed back about 4 or 5 years ago, and I did a limited and so far only limited edition cue I did. I had 100 of these made, and I designed this cue myself, and I was wanting a cue that was pretty, and I always kind of like black and white cues, and I wanted a wrapless cue, and so I worked on this design for about 3 months, and then it's got 2 ebony sleeves there, and it took us a while to figure out how to manufacture where we could keep it down. A lot of people like 18, 19s, and with those 2 ebony sleeves, we ended up having to core those out to get that weight down.
Absolutely.
Where a lot of people prefer that weight, and I still have about 10 or 12 of them left. I've sold several of them. Okay. And each one comes with 2 shafts. It comes with custom joint protectors, and it comes in a case for the butt and the 2 shafts, and it says Nick Varner Limited Edition, and I named the cue White Lightning because it black and all the white. It reminded me of a stormy day.
Nice. Nice. What kind of playing tip do you like to use, Nick?
Well, I played most of my career with a Law Pro, but I've been experimenting here some lately. I tried Mori, and this one here is Super Soft Kamui, and so I tried that here in the U.S. Open, and I've never played too much with the layered tips, but I kind of like the consistency of the layered tips. They seem pretty nice. And
you had some good success here this year, so it sounds like it's working for you.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, and your break cue?
Okay, this one, I designed this one too with the contrasting rings and the black wood here, and then the zebra wood on the handle, and then it has zebra wood rings, and then it comes apart right here, so you can use it for a jump break. And I have over 20 jump breaks in my line, Nick Varner Signature Series cues, and this is one of the jump breaks. And my cue line now, I'm up to about 180 different cues, so it's really growing.
Wow.
I started my business with 27 cues and about 7 cases, and I've got almost 100 cases now, and about just a little bit under 200 cues, so it's really expanded. And then this is a jump break. This is a small jump cue for the short shots where you can get it up and over and down in a hurry. I use it a lot for shooting across the short side of the table. Okay. Try to keep from losing the cue ball.
And both have the phenolic tip on them?
Both these 2 have the phenolic tip, and I do offer the jump break with, I've got a real hard leather tip that I've had made up that I distribute too.
Sure, so it's BCA legal. I know that the new rules a lot in some of those leagues require a leather tip.
Yeah, a lot of people, they'll buy 2 shafts with their jump break so that they can play in both leagues. They'll have one with a phenolic and one with that harder leather tip.
Perfect. See, we have some Sharpies here for autographs. Your signature Big Red gum.
Yeah, that Big Red's been in there for a while. I haven't chewed any in this tournament. You might not want to get too close to Big Red there. It's a little stale, I think. And then I carry the Master Chalk. I distribute that too. And I carry the gold. Sometimes people want to try some of my new cues, and so I'll let them put the gold chalk on, hit a couple shots so they can kind of get a feel for it. And then I carry the blue in case I run into a place that doesn't have any blue masters. And then I carry this for the bridge. I can always have my own bridge with my jump break, so I don't have to worry if some place happens not to have a bridge. And then these are joint protectors. And then this Nick's Edge, that's a product that's been real popular. I've had it for about 15 years, and I never go any place without it.
We've been seeing those in a lot of people's cases lately. Tell us, so there's 3 different colors, is that right? The
Yeah,
red,
there's
green,
3
blue?
different colors, and it's really a great product. That's why I came out with the product, because I knew I was going to be using it the rest of my career. And there's 3 different grades. You got the yellow and the green and the blue, and the yellow's the finest. And it takes off the surface, dirt, and oil. Like I sweat a lot of other people do too, not all of them I guess, but they get that perspiration, their shaft gets sticky. And I used to use powder, and that's such a mess that usually the more you use, the more you got to use, and you end up with just a gummy mess. Powder is just such a poor solution. And so what I like about this, I just never use powder anymore, so my shaft stays a lot slicker. And I use it while I'm playing. Some people that their hands don't sweat much, they'll polish their shaft before they go to play, and they never have to use it. But I usually just lay the sheets just like that on the table, and I use it while I'm playing to keep that shaft real slick. And it's kind of a high technology product. It rolls over the fiber. It's different than sandpaper that actually cuts the fiber. So this takes off the surface, dirt and oil, and then polishes and burnishes it. And that's what I call it, a micro grit burnishing film. And I love it. I've been using it 15 years, and it's growing in popularity.
Yeah, we've heard lots of great things about it. Now, are these for exhibitions here?
Yeah, for trick shots. I do some coin wrapper shots, and so I just got some extra ones.
Okay. What's this right here?
That's a microfiber tile. I distribute that too, and they cost a little less than $1, and they're real affordable. They're washable, and sometime if it's real sweaty in a room, I'll just use that to wipe down my cue with it.
I like how thin and lightweight it is.
Yeah, and it's not bulky at all. It's easy to carry inside the pocket of a case. So I like that.
I am a big fan of this customized extension here. Tell us about this.
Yeah, I wished I'd had that 25, 30 years ago. I would have won a lot more matches, I can tell you that, and maybe even one or two more world tournaments, because this is just wonderful here. I just love it. I usually use it at least once, twice, 3 times a match. It's an extension. You just slip it right on the butt of the cue. And it fits almost any size cue, and it allows you to reach a lot of shots that you'd have to use the bridge, and so I really like that product.
Now, if someone orders one from your store, is this what it looks like when it comes?
Well, I sell them in black too. I have this colorful one. I have 2 of them right now. I have solid black for the ones that like it plainer, and then some people like the color, and it's got my logo and stuff on this, and I put my logo on the back here, and so yeah, if you play very much pool, league play, tournament play, you shouldn't be caught without one of these.
Absolutely. And this must be your son, is it?
Yeah, that's my 6-year-old son, and he's really got into pool this summer. He went to the Boys and Girls Club, and I went down and did an exhibition for some of his friends at the Boys Club, and he said, "My gosh, Dad," he says, "you're famous." And then he started playing, and one night my wife was, she said she had to, he was shooting this ball across the table, and he was trying to do this closed bridge like he saw me doing. He says, "Mom, I got to practice this and so I can do this." And he made her catch the ball on the opposite side of the dining table. He's shooting this plastic ball over there, and she said he did it for an hour and a half. And I came home, he says, "You know, Dad," he says, "I think I'm addicted to this game."
Oh, no.
And he's 6 years old. He's in the 1st grade. I didn't even know he knew that word, addicted.
All right, Nick Varner version 2.0. And then, of course, we have your signature line case here. Tell us about this nice case here.
Yeah, I like this case because it's lightweight, and it has a lot of nice feature. It has a nice rubber handle and a deluxe handle if you want to throw it over your shoulder, and then these liners go all the way down, even though a lot of people call this the soft side here. Actually, the soft covering covers a hard tube. It keeps your shafts. This side holds 5 shafts, and then this side holds 3 butts. Okay, and also offer this case in a 4x6 and 2x4s, and I even have it in hot pink and purple, and they've been really popular. And then I like the pockets. I made these pockets extra long, and then this one's real nice for that small jumper. You got, instead of being in with your accessories, you can put that small jump cue, fits in here just perfect. That's what it's designed for. So, and it's kind of lightweight. So I really like it.
And where can people go online to order your stuff?
They can go and get all the information from nickvarner.com, or they can find a dealer in their area, or they can get on my website nickvarner.com, and we can direct them to a dealer.
Super. And one final thing that didn't come out of your case, but you happen to have in your hand that we'd like to feature today is this very nice plaque here that was given to you at this tournament by Barry Berman.
Yeah, he started a few years ago. He started a 20th year anniversary celebration for past champions, and he calls it the Champions Dinner, and he buys all the Champions Dinner, and then he awards a guy that won 20 years ago a plaque just like the original that when they won the U.S. Open. It's got a little different wording on this one, but so I won in '89 and '90. So
you were the first original back-to-back.
Yeah.
Super. Thank you so much, Nick, for joining us today.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Sam.
All right. Nick Varner with me, Samm Diep, and this is Sam's on the Case with azbilliards.com. Take care.